If we don't take her CEO salary into account, she is richer for $30 million after Charlie Kirk's assassination. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Monica and I'm from the Balkans. I'm here to talk about things that I find interesting. And right now I find Erika Kirk very interesting, or dare I say scary, because we have discovered so many things about her over the past few months, and we really think that she was behind her husband's murder, allegedly, because she has lied about so many things, including her whereabouts on the day of his assassination. Also, as I've mentioned in my previous video, she has been sexting a minor. She was 25 when she sexted a 15-year-old girl. She was like, "I cannot wait to get in your lady garden." Know what I'm saying? Like, she also lied about her past. She said she hasn't dated anyone in 5 years before meeting Charlie, and that was also a lie. I have a video on that as well. And today I want to talk about her wealth. How rich is Erika Kirk exactly? We don't know much about her life before Charlie because she was either not relevant or she scrubbed it off the internet. But one thing is for certain, she was definitely hustling and bustling in New York City and all around the US and even internationally, okay? She was living in China, in Romania, in Croatia.
I've lived in China. I've lived in Chongqing. I've been to Romania. I've been to Croatia. Lived in Puerto Rico for a little bit.
I have a video on that as well. And she was working all kinds of jobs, including a TV host. She tried to be a TV host, a real estate agent, as Candace Owens said. She actually got her license before meeting Charlie. And she also tried to be a fashion designer assistant, a podcaster, and now she's trying to be a widow. But that's not going too well for her because we can all see through her bullshit. That's not the point of today's video. The point is her wealth. So before Charlie died, she had a personal wealth of around $2 million, according to online sources. Charlie was richer than her, obviously, because he wasn't just a commentator. He was also a writer. He wrote, I think, several books. And his last book, there's a controversy about that as well, because he said that he's still working on it in August, I think. And then Erika Kirk said that he finished it in August. And I was like, okay, you are just trying to sell his book now. And I'm wondering, why is she doing all of this when she has so much money? You will see how much money she really has by the end of this video. But if she has all this money, why is she going on book tours, on, I don't know, events, trying to raise even more money? Like, what's going on? Together, while Charlie was alive, they had a lot of assets, which now they belong to Erika. So they had a Scottsdale mansion, which they listed for about $6.5 million, and they sold it for roughly $5 million in early 2025, so before Charlie died. And after the mortgage, reports suggested that around $2 million in cash value remained. They also had a Florida beachfront condo valued at nearly $800,000 and a property in Arizona worth about $1.9 million. And as I've said, all of this went to Erika, of course, unless Charlie had a will, which we don't know about. And that's not where it all ends. After Charlie died, Erika received a life insurance payout, reportedly around $10 million. She also received donations approaching another $10 million through fundraising campaigns. And not to mention her CEO salary in the high six figures annually after she took over the organization, TPUSA. Lastly, I want to mention the royalties from Charlie's books and media projects, which continue to generate income. So taking all of this into account, Erika Kirk is filthy rich. Before Charlie, she was basically no one, and now she's a millionaire, or rather billionaire, because as Candace suggested, there was a deal worth $1 billion, which Charlie refused, and the deal went through after his death. So it was put on the table by this French billionaire, Pierre, I think it was his name, but we don't know much about it. I'm gonna wait on Candace to reveal more information on that. All in all, Erika is fucking rich. So she doesn't have to go on these book tours and tend to these events and fundraise money and try to, find wealthy people to donate to TPUSA. She can just stay at home and look after her kids, because that's what Charlie would have wanted for her and their kids. Because now it seems like the kids have lost both parents. She's always somewhere, and the kids are probably left with nannies. In my opinion, Charlie was worth to her more dead than alive, and I just wanted to put this out there so you guys can stop sending her money. She already has enough of it, and the people that betrayed Charlie have enough money. Yeah, you can just stop ordering the wristbands and the hats that will never come, because they have so many hat orders they have to fulfill, right? As Erika said in one of her leaked meetings with her staff, they have raised $100,000 in merch sales, or was it 200? I think it was 200. And then they had like 50,000 hat orders to fulfill. And we were like, wow, she's talking merch sales.
We're at like over 200,000 for merch sales. Don't quote me on that, because I think it just keeps like bumping up like crazy. My husband's dead. Like, I'm not trying to be morbid, but he's dead. We are moving forward, Turning Point USA 2.0 with Charlie in our hearts, and that's what he would want. Charlie would want us to get back to work, and that's what we're doing, and that's what we did with the memorial, and I'm so honored and proud of each and every one of you, because that's what we're going to do in his honor and in his name. We have so much to do, which is exciting. Since his assassination, we have 100,000 chapter requests. We have 300,000 new donors. That is a blessing in itself. I think we have 50,000 plus hat orders to fulfill.
Are we stupid? Are we normal? Or are we the crazy one and she's the normal one? Like, what the fuck is she doing? And I know that I talk a lot about Erika on my channel, and I'm gonna stop and try to focus more on Tyler Robinson, the lone shooter who killed Charlie, allegedly, although we all know that he wasn't a lone shooter. I'm gonna try to focus more on him and see what the officials have on him. So I encourage everyone to urge Candace Owens to do the same, because if she proves that Tyler was framed, maybe the police is gonna go after the real killers. We forgot to mention how much money does she have in total. If we don't take her CEO salary into account, she is richer for $30 million after Charlie Kirk's assassination. Let that sink in. And she's still greedy. She still wants more. What do you guys think of all of this? Let me know in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, and see you in my next one. Bye.